ay sarili at tanging opinyon at pananaw ng mga nabanggit at hindi opinyon o pananaw ng Aliw Broadcasting Corporation, mga producers o mga namamahala ng Aliw Broadcasting o anumang organisasyon na affiliated sa network at kailanman ay hindi iniendorso ng Aliw Broadcasting Corporation ang mga nabanggit na opinyon at pananaw sa programa.
Ang programang ito ay hatid sa inyo ng Petron. Petron knows you deserve only the best.
Moving forward kami sa Sulong Na Bayan. Ang inyong paboritong public service program ay susulong na naman. Maririnig kami sa bagong time slot na alas 5 hanggang alas 6 ng gabi. Lunes hanggang Biyernes. Sa prime time slot na ito, higit na maraming listeners at viewers ang aabuti ng aming iba't ibang segments tulad ng Gospel Verse a Day, balita sa special sectors tulad ng OFW, senior citizens, Chinoy community at iba pang makabuluhang sektor. Makakasama ang veteran journalist na si Loli Acosta. Mabuhay! Sulong Na Bayan!
Alright, mapagpalang hapon po sa ating mga tagapakinig. Welcome po sa ating programang Sulong Na Bayan. At syempre tayo po ay naririnig at napapakinggan at napapanood sa iba't ibang panig ng mundo. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening as the case may be. Lalong-lalo na po sa Estados Unidos, sa East Coast, sa West Coast, ganoon rin po sa Gitnang Silangan. Napakalakas po natin sa Kingdom of Saudi Arabia dyan sa Jeddah, Riyadh, Dubai, Qatar at syempre sa mga neighboring countries. Saan naman po yan? Sa Down Under, sa Australia. Hello, mate. At ganoon rin sa ASEAN countries dyan sa Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand, Singapore, Hong Kong, Myanmar, Papua New Guinea at malakas na malakas daw po tayo dyan sa Macau kung saan nandun ang wifey ng ating General Fred Ballamala. Alright, dito naman po Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, lalong-lalo na po sa ating mga kapatirang Muslim. Assalamu alaikum. Alright, for today, wag niyo pong ipipihit ang inyong pitan dahil napakaganda po ng ating magiging usapin dahil alam po natin na napakarami po ng ating mga kababayang Chinoy or Phil Chinese, dahil yung iba dito na po pinanganak, pero sa Chinese din po ang kanilang descent. So, we will welcome to our program, if he's already on the line via Zoom, ang Pangulo, the President of no less than the Federation of Filipino-Chinese Chamber of Commerce, Inc., FFCCCI, no less than Sir President Victor Lim. Hello, welcome to our program, Sulong Na Bayan.
Maraming salamat po, Loli.
How are you? Kamusta
good evening
po?
Also.
Looking good at saka
fine,
fresh na fresh. Ang ganda ng aura ni Sir Victor Lim. It's been a while bago tayo huling nagkita. Actually, nung merong pasinaya or merong event ang ating Chinese ambassador, we were all there. Kasama natin si ang iyong predecessor that time was Mr. sa paper sa ang iyong predecessor, yung nahuling presidente natin, si Cecil Pedro. So ngayon po, kayo po naman ang bagong nanalo sa inyong election as President of FCCCI. Ang tanong natin, syempre, ang sulong na program, ang ating programa, we called it Sulong. In English, it is Soar High Country. The country should really progress, in other words. Nakita nyo naman po ang Vietnam. Medyo ang ganda na ng usad nila. Ito namang Cambodia. Lumalapit din, umuusod din. Paano naman ang Pilipinas? So, being the most prestigious and biggest organization of powerful businessmen, kayo po sa inyong hanay sa Federation of Filipino-Chinese.
Federation of Filipino-Chinese Chamber.
Yes, the
Very
Filipino-Chinese.
cooperative with our government in moving our economy.
Opo.
We are pushing up our economy for be competitive with other Asian countries.
Right.
In terms of able to export to America. America being the high tariff on the all Asian country except the Philippines, we have a lower tariff rate. So we encourage other investors from Asian country to invest in the Philippines, able to export to USA. Thank you.
Wow, that's a big plan. So ano po ang vision? Kasi alam ko you're a visionary person. Meron po ba kayong what's your vision in the next 3 to 5 years?
Actually, we have a lot of young people. I think we have to push those young people to be in the new renewable energy and support the new digitalization of the country, and also the AI. Right now, the AI is moving very
Right,
fast.
very fast.
We have to learn how to use the AI to compete with other Asian countries. Thank you.
Yes, napakabilis. Magulat ka po, Sir Vic, na lahat ng tao naka-digital na. Ako nga, tanda ko na, nahirapan pa ako mag-navigate. Ano? So ano po, what kind of information campaign do you want to intensify pagdating sa information technology na binanggit mo just now?
Actually, this information technology
Digitalization.
are very important. Like
AI.
we have the TikTok now,
right.
very useful in terms of advertising or introducing some of your
Products,
products.
services.
Be able to sell more in the online business. So we encourage the young people to know how to be digitalized and how to sell online to enable to give them a livelihood project. Thank you.
So do you have parang programs or parang training or seminar? Kasi I met one of your officer in technology, I think last time when we were together with Mr. One of your officers, external committee, Antonio Cosing. But he is very aggressive in information technology kasi yun nga, sinabi nyo, TikTok, napakabilis. Pag nag-TikTok ka, kilala lahat ng services, lahat ng mga products agad-agad. And AI, paano yun, Sir Vic? Yung AI, natatakot sila kasi artificial information. Is that advantageous?
Actually, in the future, we cannot avoid without the AI technology. AI can take over the lawyer
Yes.
business, the doctor business.
Mawawalan ng
But,
trabaho. Paano yan? Mawalan ng trabaho yung ating mga lawyers, doctors, at iba pa. Kasi, ayan, if you'd notice, nandyan po sa internet, makita niyo si Mr. Henry C. nagsasalita, hihikayat ng investors, pero hindi naman pala siya yun. So that's ano po yan? That's
Right.
harmful. Di po ba?
Yeah, we need to have some safeguard on the
Fake news.
AI also. Some fake news using the popular person to introduce something and then cheating them.
Right.
It's very vital also with safeguarding the security of this AI. Thank you.
AI. At saka especially sa mga banks. Kayo po, napakadami ng members ng FFCCI na mga bankers. So pagka may AI at saka ganyang fake and hindi naman totoong news, you can be scammed. So talagang i-intensify po dapat. Ano po? Okay, you mentioned about the Chinese youth of today. How do you groom ito pong mga bata? Sila na po ang future leaders of this country. Mga Filipino, Chinoy, Chinese youth of today to become smart, katulad nyo po, businessmen when they finish their studies.
Actually, we will conduct a lot of seminar to young people to learn how to do business, and also we are going to set up. It's like a TESDA.
Training
to-
center. Opo, TESDA.
to train the young people how to do business, like welding, the machining,
Okay.
and maybe
The
car
skills.
repairing, skilled worker. Thank you.
Skilled. Right. I remember in LGUs, meron po silang program na para sa kabataan na parang titrain nila maging mayor. Pauupuin nila pero hindi sila mayor. Parang ititrain lang na para pwedeng maging leader, future leaders of their barangay, o kung kapitan man yan o konsehal o mayor. Pero mga bata pa ito. In the same manner, ganun din po kayo kasi napakalaking mga businessmen ang miyembro ng inyong chamber. So dapat para talaga sumulong ang bayan at umunlad, business. Kasi I remember ang mga kabataan po ng mga Chinese families, nung bata sila, sinasabi ng mama nila, sige mag-aaral ka iho para mabilis kang maging boss paglaki mo. Eh kami mga Pinoy, sasabihin naman ng mga nanay tatay namin, sige mag-aaral ka Lodi para makaalis ka, makapunta ka sa ibang bansa. Eh alin po ang tama? Mukhang kayo ang tama. Tama po ba yan, Sir Vic?
Actually, this is our culture already. Most of our Pinoy family are doing their own business and
boss.
growing the business to be bigger in the business sector. Most of the big banks are owned by Filipino Chinese also, and all the supermarket or big shopping mall owned by Pinoy also.
Right. So dapat
Hopefully,
mag-train.
our Filipino people can learn also from our Chinese entrepreneur, is able to do their own business in the Philippines.
Right. What's the best, ano po ba, business that you can think of na madaling makaya ng ating kabataan? Kasi yesterday it was reported that Department of Education will reduce the number of years para ikaw ay magkolehiyo. Hindi na yung 4-year course, hindi na 5-year course, liliit, babawasan na nila. So, sa inyo pong hanay, what can you think of anong business ang madaling maintindihan ng ating kabataan?
I encourage all the young people to study well on the science, technology, and STEM. I think the future will be the robotic industry and AI industry coming in. So encourage them to good in science, math, and technology.
Yan. So, zero in, mas dagdagan siguro kung binawasan ng Department of Education itong ibang courses na modules, ang ipalit nila is what you are saying now, either math, science, and technology kasi dun na lahat po digitalization na ang punta. Okay, healthcare. Kamusta po? What are you planning about healthcare? Kasi syempre ako, tumatanda tayo lahat. Ano po yung mga plans ng FFCCI? Alam ko madami kayong medical outreach. Hindi yan nauubusan. Very regular kayo dyan sa food, medical, medicines. But do you have other plans for seniors or elders?
Actually, our federation have the operation for the pre-medical mission every week. We are giving free medicine and free medical check-up and dental check-up also. So every week yun.
So that's regular. But do you plan, kasi kasama po natin sa program na ito ang Senior Citizens Party List na elect Congressman Honorable Ompong Ordanes. And meron siyang bill na geriatric bill. This means merong siyang i-mount na libreng ospital para sa amin na seniors na we cannot afford dahil napakatataas po ng ating bills. Nahirapan ng ating seniors. So do you also want to put up your own general hospital maybe?
Actually, there's a Chinese General Hospital.
That's right.
They are
My
also
good friend.
giving some help
Free.
for the senior citizens.
So ayan, good news yan dahil ang Chinese Genpa, the late James D, Dr. James D is a very good friend of sa inyong lingkod. Ano po? So ayan, hindi na tayo siguro ma-assure na tayo ni Sir Vic Lim na ang pangangalaga sa ating katawan, ang kalusugan, and what about education? Ano po ang mga plans nyo for educating the youth? Or
Our
lahat?
federation project was the Operation Barrier School.
Okay.
We already
Ano po yan?
turned over more than 6,300 barrier school nationwide. It can accommodate more than 1 million students every year. So it's a good help for the young Filipino who cannot afford the private school. They can go to the public school and study the lesson. Actually, education is the most important legacy from our federation to
Right.
to the
Yan ang-
poor young Filipino. Thank you.
Right. Education, sabi nga po nila, Sir Vic, maybe you have cars or possessions of houses and lots and all material things. Lahat yan pwedeng mawala in a wink of an eye. But what you put here, education, hindi mawawala. So, ang ganda po ng inyong vision, education ang primordial concern nyo. again, syempre, sabi nga sa Bible din, for lack of information, people perish. Ayaw nyong magkaroon ng innocenteng mga tao. Kung gusto nyo, armahan sila ng edukasyon so that they will be confident, they can get high positions kapag nakapag-aral, di po ba? So, ayan. What about, ang dami po ngayon kasi, Sir Vic, na walang trabaho. Ano po ang parang projects nyo for the jobless? Mga walang trabaho.
Actually, this unemployment, we have to support the local manufacturer, businessman. Buy the local product. Don't buy the imported product. Encourage people to buy, make in Philippine product. So the
can create
factory
jobs.
can continue running and hiring more young Filipino people to be part of the economy.
So, ayan. It will encourage us pati to create jobs. Magkakaroon ng madaipong trabaho. And talk about creating jobs. Kamusta po ang agriculture? Kasi alam ko madami rin kayong mga projects sa ating agrikultura. Lalong-lalo na po yung ating bigas. The rice.
Actually, our
supply.
Philippines has a very big potential for agriculture, especially the fishing industry.
Yes.
Our surrounded by water, so
Opo.
we can make a very big water culture product for our country. It will be self-sufficient for our people to eat with the seafoods alone.
Yes. Hindi po wala tayong sinasabi nila may food shortage. Hindi po tayo dapat nagkakaroon ng ganyan. Hindi tayo
Yeah, we have to
magkukulang.
encourage people to help our country to invest on the water culture. It's free. Water is free,
Water,
di ba?
libre. Opo. So, ayan. Napakadlaki ng ating karagatan. But again, ito daw po ay allegedly nasisira yung ating mga corals, mga reef. Ano po yung environmental advocacy nyo ng FFCCCI?
I think we have to study with other countries that are very efficient in this kind of water culture. Like I think China has a lot of
Yes.
water culture. We need to maybe invite them to make some seminar for our
country.
farmers to learn how to do it. Also for the farming, I think right now, it's inside the warehouse you can already plant vegetable.
Right.
So you don't have to plant outside the field. It's very hot, and then the vegetable will not be growing where.
Will perish. Mainit kasi. Even siguro sa mga paso-paso lang, pwede na, ini-encourage na po nila yan eh. You can plant lettuce. Si I remember Mr. ano ba yan? San Miguel Ramon Ang, yung kanyang garden or actually,
Yeah, bodega lang, di ba?
opo, pwede na, nagtatanim ka, they encourage magplant.
Yeah,
So,
it's kind of technology we really to invite foreigner to invest here and teach us how to do it.
and syempre, inviting them, how do you plan to invite and attract investors? Dito po sa mga naging several, ang dami nyo naging events, lagi kayo na sa ibang bansa, how do you sell the Philippines? How do you entice them to invest in the Philippines?
We should
po
ease
sinasabi
of
niyo?
doing business here in the Philippines.
Yun.
So encourage people to invest here. If we need a lot of red tape, we cannot invite those
Red tape,
investors to come in.
So that's one cause of delaying business. Pagka matagal ang mga proseso, hindi streamlined, syempre yung investor nagbigay na ako ng kung ano-anong mga requirements, nakakomply na ako, tapos papahirapan pa sila. So are you in touch with our anti-red tape officials para mas
Yeah, we last week we just have a signing with the
Ayan.
MOA
MOA.
memorandum
Of
agreement with the
agreement.
ARTA. the
ARTA.
Anti-Red Tape Authority.
So ang ganda kasi again napakalalaki. Ano po yung nakikita niyo na gusto nilang services para mag-invest dito sa Philippines? What are they attracted to? Or anong selling point natin ng Philippines?
Actually, our young Filipino are good in English, so it's very easy for them to do on the service industry, like the call center and
BPO.
yeah, video. Yeah.
So ang dami na pong call centers. Ganon pa rin mag-iimbita pa rin tayo. Kasi
Our call
English
center are
proficient.
doing. Our call center are doing good. Filipino. We have a good English. They can understand our English compared to other Asian countries.
Oo, gustong-gusto po tayo ng mga foreigners kasi we speak good English and we can understand easily. So, what is your take po sa mga OFWs? Kasi some of them, they still want to go out and work, mga overseas Filipino workers.
I can say the OFW is our hero.
Yes,
They
modern day
remit per year around $35 billion to our economy. It's really help our economy for them to spend the money here in the Philippines.
They remit, yan, inuulit ko yung sinabi ni Sir Vic Lima, they remit not just the pesos, 33 billion, not pesos, US, not Philippine pesos, dollars and counting. Kasi syempre meron pa rin pong mga undocumented, padala yan by way of remittances sa mga pamilya nila. So hindi pa kasali yun. So we should treat them and help them integrate. Kasi Sir Vic, may mga umuuwi na po na mga ang gagaling, very skillful. Do you plan to at least employ them, mga overseas workers na ayaw na nila, tapos na yung contract nila, babalik na here in the Philippines? The Philippines, actually, OWA or Department of Migrant Worker, may programa sila for integration. But ang FFCCCI, meron po ba kayong pinaplano for them? Kasi ang gagaling nila.
Actually, our overseas worker have money. They can invest in the Philippines.
Okay. Sila
Business
mismo.
can very easily to adopt in the Philippines.
So, ang daming pwedeng businesses na pwede nilang pasukan para dito na sila, hindi na sila aalis. Dito na sila magbi-business. Opo. Ayun.
A lot of franchising, maybe they can enter on franchising business.
Ayun. Yan. That's one of the tips. I'm about to ask that, pero naunahan nyo ko. What kind of business tips can you advise our mga OFWs or kayo po mismo, may VEC paper kayo? How did you manage your own business? Share nyo po sa amin.
Actually, we have to work hard and be credible. Actually, credit is very important. If you have a good credit from the bank, you can do a lot of business. So, my advice is be creditable in our society. So, people can trust us with credit to give us credit, and so we can do
loan.
business smoothly.
So again, credibility and integrity, hindi tatagal si Mr. Vic Lim maging Veco tycoon na kung hindi siya credible. So that's one tip na sinishare sa atin ni Sir Vic for us to really progress and be trusted. Kailangan ang credibility sa mga business tips na sinishare ni Sir Vic. Okay, what's the resilience? Ang tinatawag nila, napakatagal ng ibang chambers. Pero yung iba, they come, they go. What's the secret of Filipino Chinese Chamber of Commerce? Bakit resilient po kayo at bakit sustainable? What's the formula?
Actually, all our officers and members are very solid, working together.
Okay.
So every term, we have some response for our organization. The most important is giving back to the society. We are giving back the Operation Barrio School.
Right.
We always allocate around 200 or 300 barrels crude per term of our convention, after our convention.
Yes. So paying it forward, meaning Mr. Vic Lim and his members of the FFCCI know how to share. Kasi hindi naman puro sa business nyo lang kayo nakafocus. The I, the me, and myself. Puro business ko lang to. Paper business o franchisee. Pero he knows how to share. So sa ating pong babalik, we have to pause for a quick break, a 2-minute break. We will ask you again, ano naman po yung focus nyo for this year, 2025, hanggang siguro your term. Hanggang gaano katagal po ba yung term as president of FFCCCI. But don't go away. Diyan lamang po kayo. We have to pause for this break. The Philippine Standard Time is 5:26 in the afternoon.
Si Miss Loli Acosta, Sulong Na Bayan sa DWIZ 882.
Maglaro sa Bingo Plus app para tuloy-tuloy ang premyo at saya. At malay mo mapanalunan mo pa ang jackpot prize sa first online live stream bingo sa Pinas. Bingo Plus. Bingo sa saya plus sa panalo. Gaming for 21 years old and above only. Visit pagcor.ph/regulatory or email keepitfun@pagcor.ph. Game responsibly. Keep it fun. Maglaro sa Bingo Plus app para tuloy-tuloy ang premyo at saya. At malay mo mapanalunan mo pa ang jackpot prize sa first online live stream bingo sa Pinas. Bingo Plus. Bingo sa saya plus sa panalo. Gaming for 21 years old and above only. Visit pagcor.ph/regulatory or email keepitfun@pagcor.ph. Game responsibly. Keep it fun.
Download Bingo Plus app now on Google Play and Apple App Store for a chance to win up to 312 million pesos jackpot prize. Visit bingoplus.com to learn more. With Bingo Plus, bingo sa saya, plus sa panalo. Gaming is for 21 years old and above only. Game responsibly. Keep it fun.
Come on, let's go to Isuzu Jaguars. You won't regret it. Come on, let's go to Isuzu Jaguars. We've got your back. Isuzu Jaguars, your partner through it all. Isuzu Jaguars, Isuzu Jaguars, Isuzu Jaguars. Let's journey together.
Visit Isuzu Gencars Makati, Isuzu Santa Rosa, Isuzu Batangas Santo Tomas, Isuzu Batangas City, Isuzu San Pablo, Isuzu Legazpi, and Isuzu Naga.
Papalakas ng papalakas, palinaw ng palinaw, mga balita at impormasyong naiintindihan dahil malinaw mong nalaman. Tutok lang sa DWIZ mula umaga hanggang gabi. Updated on air and online. DWIZ, nagbabalita ng tama, naglilingkod ng tama.
Ang balitang ito ay hatid sa inyo ng Petron. Petron knows you deserve only the best.
Latest, pinakabago at tama. DWIZ News Catch Up. News Catch Up.
Pilipinas, narito na ang mga tamang balita sa oras na ito. Pagkakatalaga ni PBBM kay General Torre bilang PNP Chief, binigyang katwiran ng Malacanang. Alamin ang detalye mula kay Patrol 13 Gilbert Perdez.
Binigyang katwiran nga ng Malacanang ang pagkakatalaga ni Pangulong Ferdinand Marcos Jr. kay General Nicolas Torre III bilang bagong hepe ng Philippine National Police. Sa briefing dito sa Malacanang, sinabi ni Bersamin na ang ginawang pagpili kay Torre ay nasa absolute discretion lamang ng presidente at wala raw pwedeng komisyon dito. Hindi niya masasabi na ang naging performance ni Torre sa paghuli kay Kingdom of Jesus Christ, Pastor Apollo Kibuloy at kay dating Pangulong Duterte ang dahilan ng pagpili ng Pangulo kay Torre. Sinabi pa ni Bersamin na lahat ng promosyon ay may tuturing anyang reward, subalit ito anya ay may katumbas din namang merits. Ayon pa sa opisyal, may iba pa namang konsiderasyon at katangian anyang kinonsidera ang Pangulo, katulad ng taglay din ng iba pang mga contenders sa nabanggit na pwesto. Patrol 13, Gilbert Perdez, nagbabalita ng tama, naglilingkod ng tama.
DWIZ News Catch Up. News Catch Up.
Isang senador may binigyan na ng suporta sa mga naghahangad maging Senate President. Ang detalye mula kay Patrol 19, Celio Ortega Bueno.
May pinangakuan na ng suporta Senator Joel Villanueva sa mga naghahangad na maging bagong Senate President. Pero tumanggi pa si Villanueva na kutukuyin kung sino ang kanyang pinangakuan ng suporta. Inamin ni Villanueva na may mga kumakausap na sa kanya sa mga naghahangad na maging Senate President sa pagpasok ng 20th Congress. O narito'y may mga nagsasabi na mga naghahangad maging Senate President sa susunod na Kongreso ay itong Senate President Chis Escudero, Senator-elect Vicente Soto III at Amy Marcos. Gayunman, kumpiyansa si Villanueva na matatapos ni Senate President Escudero ang 19th Congress na siya pa rin ang leader ng Senado. Pero hindi daw niya masasagot kung magkakaroon ba ng pagbabago sa liderato ng Senado kapag nagbukas na ang 20th Congress sa buwan ng Hulyo. Dahil hindi rin daw niya masasabi kung ano magiging desisyon ng kanyang mga kasamahan. Ito si Patrol 19, Sally Ortega Bueno, para sa Impila Metodong Lakas sa DWIZ. Nagbabalita ng tama, naglilingkod ng tama.
DWIZ News Catch Up. News Catch Up.
At iyan ang mga tamang balita sa mga oras na ito. Mag-follow at subscribe sa lahat ng DWIZ News digital channels, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, X, DWIZ News app at DWIZ News website. Ako po si Gia Rafael, nagbabalita ng tama, naglilingkod ng tama.
Oras-oras nagbabalita ng tama, naglilingkod ng tama. DWIZ News Catch Up. News Catch Up.
Ang balitang ito ay inihatid sa inyo ng Petron. Petron knows you deserve only the best. Si Miss Loli Acosta, Sulong Na Bayan sa DWIZ 882.
Right, nagbabalik po muli ang ating programang Sulong Na Bayan at kapiling pa rin po natin via Zoom live sa kanyang tanggapan dyan sa Binondo. No less than the President of Federation of Filipino-Chinese Chamber of Commerce, Inc., Sir Victor Lim. Welcome back, Sir Victor.
Thank you.
All right. Ang hanging question natin before we pause, gusto po natin maintindihan ano pa po ang projects at saka naka-focus. What kind of projects do you have in mind and what are you focusing for this year and onwards?
Actually, this year we have a 50th anniversary of the Filipino-China diplomatic relation for this year. We'll be celebrating on the June 7 at the
All right.
John's Bridge together with the President BBM and
As
First
guest of
Lady.
honor. What are we
so-
expecting, Opo, for that event?
It will be some fireworks and some lighting on the feature on the
Chinese.
John's Bridge to be viewed on the Esplanade area. So it's a very memorable 50th anniversary.
50, that's golden, di po ba?
Golden anniversary.
So there's
And
some
then we have a lot of project coming in. Every month we will conduct some seminar for the young people to learn how to do business. And also we will create it's like a TESDA. We will conduct this kind of training for young people to do how to service industry.
service industry. Yeah, you were quoted as saying in your statement when that you supported our President BBM and that you said the president's action demonstrates the strong leadership and a clear vision for a more responsive and effective government, responsible and accurate, accountable to the Filipino people. So the way you said it, you were like praising and giving accolades to our president, the way he is handling managing our resources. Are you, do you have maybe suggestions to handle
Actually,
and manage?
Federation of Filipino-Chinese Chamber of Commerce always support all the incumbent president on all the projects they are doing. So we need our government to be in a very proper way of helping the economy to move on. So we always support whoever be the president of the Philippines.
Right. FFCCI is just ready to support whoever the president is. Maybe because 2028, they say it's like 3 years, very fast. Next thing you know, there's not gonna be a new president. So again, for the past years, you've been supporting whoever is the president of this country is. But again, the future leaders of this country, and this is Gen Z, Generation Alpha, there's such a thing as Generation Beta, wala na tayo. Tayo po yung medyo alam na natin at the end of the tunnel, no? Pero sila, ito na sila. What are you parang giving them? What kind of advice do you want to give them, the new generation?
The new generation should vote wisely for our country to be in a good management and good governance, so our country will be one of the top in Asia. Right now, we have to catch up with other Asian countries like Thailand, Vietnam, Malaysia, and Indonesia. So we better have some good government official to lead us to grow better for our country.
Because again, as I mentioned earlier, Vietnam already is on its way there. And then Cambodia. We don't want Sri Lanka or Ethiopia or whoever. Sana naman po ang Pilipinas ng sunod. So, what are your anong advice sa economic team? Kasi the president has retained or reappointed his economic team by the name of Mr. Belasacan, Department of Finance Ralph Recto, Department of BBM Amina Fajardo, and I think Soljan. They are there. Hindi sila pinaltan. Kamusta po? What do you think of them? Economic team.
As I told you, we have to take advantage of this U.S. tariff with all the country, even for the European country also. So we have one of the lowest tariff to USA. So we have to move fast and able for us to export our product to USA. So we have to work hard and able to do it.
So again, you mentioned fast and furious. Kasi for Veco Paper, we're interested to know, how have you adapted to a fast-changing world? Kasi iba yung practices noon. Now, na iba na, nag-evolve. How were you able to adapt to a fast-changing
Actually,
world?
we have to able to modernize our equipment so that we can be able to compete with other countries and able to be efficient on our product and quality also.
Quality, yes. Number 1 po yan, ano? And then, syempre, leadership by example. Nakita na masipag po kayo. Syempre, all the other members, very active po ba ang lahat ng members ngayon ng FFCCCI?
Actually, we
Engaged?
have a very strong team this year. With some young, we already have
May
some
mga
young
bago. Right.
officer here, like our EVP, Jeffrey Nang, one of the
Jeffrey Nang.
developer, real estate developer and hotel magnet. So he will be working with me very closely. He had a lot of idea to make our federation to be stronger in the future.
Stronger team. Ayan, you mentioned Jeffrey Nang. Siya na po yung mga next generation ng ni Mr. Nang of Astoria. Is that right? Siyempre, mga bagong...
Yes, Astoria,
ito na yung mga
Astoria.
young. Sila na yung... Kasi nga, I'm asking this because we want to find out how... ang tanong eh, how do you, parang during crisis, if there's crisis, how does the chamber continue its work pagka may mga challenges and problems?
In terms of let's say calamity, we always be the one who be the one first to be there, giving up some packages to those in need also. So every time there's typhoon or calamity, we always be the one to be there.
Calamities. And then again, mataas kuryente. How can businesses come here? Yan ang tanong nitong tumatawag. Can you ask Mr. Lim, how can they help in reducing the cost of
Yeah.
electricity?
Right now,
To do business.
solar energy
Ayan, solar
cheaper
energy.
to install already. I encourage more factory to install the solar energy and able to lower down your power cost.
The power
Actually, the
cost.
return investment around 3 years time, you can have your money back already if you invest on the
Renewable
solar
energy.
power.
So that's the tip. We have to lower the cost at saka solar energy. So you think madami pong gustong, kasi ang ganda na, meron tayong, hangin, wind sa Ilocos kay President BBM.
Yeah.
Hindi lang solar,
So
talagang.
this sun power is free, the wind power also free. So we have to encourage people to do it. And our country are blessed with a lot of sunshine in our country.
Sunshine. We
So
take
better use the
advantage of that.
solar energy.
So again, the Philippines is blessed with 2 seasons, the dry and the wet. And the summer, ayan, sabi ni Sir Victor, let's take advantage of the sunshine. Kasi libre naman yan, again. And then karagatan, we have a long line of seas. Hindi yan libre yan, sabi nga ni Sir Vic, libre ang fishing. Kaya, paano po yung mga illegal fishing? How do we combat? How do we solve the problem?
Actually, for the illegal fishing, I think it should be the job of the government to cut them for the illegal fishing.
Right. So continuous dialogue. Do you have that kind of atmosphere? You talk to our government agency officials every so often so that they will know what
Yeah.
problems you have. The FFCCI.
From time to time, we make a courtesy call on the government official. Like next week, we will have a courtesy
Saan?
call to the
Senate.
Secretary of DTI.
DTI.
Mr.
Okay, that's the Department of Trade. Okay, one more question before I let you go. What do you think about halal business? Kasi hindi pa tayo certified. These
Actually,
it's a
one of
trillion
our
dollar.
officers, one of our officer, LC Chua, is
Okay.
doing the halal business with the Middle East. So it will be a very big business for halal business.
So ayan, we will watch out for halal too. That's a $1 trillion business, di po ba? Everywhere, any country.
Multi-million dollar, yeah.
Yeah, that can make us propel into progress as well dahil yun nga, some foreigners are saying, "Oh, I cannot go to your place kasi you're not halal certified." So may mga ganun po kaya nadidelay tuloy. So again, what do you think our strategy to really trust each other? Kasi kayo sa federation, this has been my impression for the chamber. For the longest time, I've known Henry Bonleong, the late Henry Bonleong, the Emeritus Francis Chua, and Mr. Ang, all other officials, and you have really built very long-lasting relationships because you trust each other. Kaya kayo successful. So what can you tell our other businessmen? Ano pong advice? So that
Actually,
they
federation very solid in
Solid.
our organization.
Yes.
Whatever we decided, everybody support our project. So I encourage people to be solid in what they want to do. Work together for
Unity.
our country progress.
Together, unity ang sinasabi ni Sir. Kasi sabi nga nila po, in unity, pag magkakasama-sama, in unity, there is strength. May power. Pag magkakasama. So your last message of hope to all viewers listening, the Chinoys, the young Chinoys, the generation nila, and the adult Chinoys also wanting to be like Sir Victor Lim as president later. Ano po ang message of hope ni Sir Victor Lim to everyone listening and viewing us right now? Go ahead.
I encourage all the viewers to be resilient. You have to be a very high achiever for our country.
High achiever.
And help our country to be progress, work hard, and be successful in your endeavor. So that's very, very important.
All right. Thank you so much for your time. I know you're so busy, extremely busy in your day-to-day work, and you gave us time. Next time, we will go to your office for another interview live. Thank you so much,
Thank
Mr.
you very
Victor
much. You're
Lim.
welcome anytime.
All right. Sheshe, Tosha, that's the only thing I know. But I will be there on your golden anniversary on June 7 because we always do get invited to cover the event. But thank you and congratulations for that 50th anniversary again. And this is not the last time. We will
Thank you,
still
thank you.
be with you. Thank you also through the kindness of Susan Pineda, your secretary, and Carlos for making this possible, and Tony Kosing and Nelson. That is our guest of honor earlier, no less than the president of the Federation of Filipino-Chinese Chamber of Commerce, Inc., Mr. Victor Lim. We have to pause for a quick break. The Philippine Standard Time is 5:46 in the afternoon.
Si Miss Loli Acosta, Sulong Na Bayan sa DWIZ 882.
Nakikita pa ba ang pagmamano sa mga Pilipino ngayon, lalo na sa mga kabataan ngayon? Meron siguro, pero yung iba, inuutusan pa. Huwag sanang mawala ang tradisyong ito na nagpapakita ng paggalang sa nakatatanda. Atin ito, Pinoy ito. Kapag nakakita ng kabataan, paalalahanan at tanungin, nagmano ka na ba? Isang paalaala para walang makalimot. Hatid ng ALC Group of Companies, Aliw Broadcasting Corporation, Station DWIZ News Nationwide, DWIZ News FM Regional Group, Home Radio 97.9, Aliw Channel 23, Philippines Graphics, Cook, Plan Bank, Business Mirror, Filipino Mirror, Brown Madonna Press Inc., City State Savings Bank, AAA Southeast Equities Inc., Filipinas Pawn Shop, at ng Sandari Batulao.
Pagsapit ng alas 12 bago ka mag-lunch o kaya nagla-lunch ka, dagdagan pa ang mga alam mo para hindi ka naman huli sa balita. Live sa DWIZ Manila at sa lahat ng DWIZ News FM sa buong Pilipinas, Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao. At mapapanood ng live sa Aliw 23 Free TV at sa lahat ng digital channel ng DWIZ. Ang Balitang Bayan. Mga balitang nangyari lang at kasalukuyang nangyayari. Balitang Bayan. Kasama ang opisyal na tagagising ng bayan, si Drew Nasino. Di ka aantukin kapag nalaman mo na ang latest sa Balitang Bayan. Sa patuloy na pagbabalita ng tama at paglilingkod ng tama. Balitang Bayan. Araw-araw, 12 noon. Dahil ang balita hindi tumitigil. Dahil ang balita tuloy-tuloy na nangyayari. Dapat alam mo ang latest kahit ang mga taong nasa likod ng balita. Kaya makibalita kay Senyor Balita. Araw-araw, Lunes hanggang Biyernes, kasama si Ray Pacheco. Live na mapapakinggan sa DWIZ. Panoorin ang live sa Aliw 23 at naka-live din sa DWIZ Facebook, YouTube at DWIZ News website. Kaya mga senyorito at mga senyorita, mga senyor, mga senyora, makibalita na kay Senyor Balita. Monday to Friday, alas 3 ng hapon. Bahagi pa rin ng DWIZ News Hapon Highlights. Nagbabalita ng tama, naglilingkod ng tama. Dahil ang dating ng DWIZ ay nationwide. Kailangan mabalitaan mo ang mga nagbabagang balita saan man ito sa Pilipinas. Hatid ng buong puwersa ng DWIZ News Gathering Team. Hatid ang programang magbibigay ng tamang impormasyon na galing sa lahat ng region sa buong bayan. DWIZ Network News. Bida ang lahat ng DWIZ regional stations at lahat ng news correspondents sa lahat ng lugar sa bayan. Kasama sina Angelo Bainyo at Maine Barreto. Naka-live sa DWIZ Manila at lahat ng DWIZ regional stations sa buong Pilipinas. Mapapanood din sa Aliw Channel 23 at lahat ng DWIZ digital channels, Facebook, YouTube at DWIZ News website Monday to Friday 1 p.m. DWIZ Network News.
Si Miss Loli Acosta, Sulong Na Bayan sa DWIZ 882.
Alright, nagbabalik po muli ang ating programang Sulong Na Bayan. Jackie, meron lang tayong serbisyo publiko. Ang isang bata ay, actually, I don't know the age, pero siya ay anak ng aking kaibigan at siya ay huling namataan dyan sa Dumaguete noong April 28. Mapapakita ba natin, Jackie or Jem, yung picture niya? Ayan, no, yung picture ng bata na missing. Yun muna. Kasi hinahanap na po siya ng kanyang mama na si Marcia Sadicon dahil hindi siya actually hindi nga siya makita at nawawala siya nung bandang ano ba yan? April 28 nung siya ay huling namataan sa Dumaguete. So maya-maya pakita natin yung picture niya. At for those who are able to at least see him, pwede niyo pong itawag dito sa amin at kami po ay makakatulong. Again, kung saan siya makakausap, you can contact us here, Loli Acosta, dito sa ating DWIC 882, dial 470-1750 hanggang 52. Ulitin po natin ang ating linya ng komunikasyon, 470-1750 hanggang 52. Okay? Anak po siya ni Miss Marcia Sadicon. Ang pangalan niya ay Marcus Vincent Sadicon. Ang batang missing. Last one whole month ago. Okay? And then, tayo po ay nagkaroon ng pagkakataon to attend kakaibang wedding experience. Ito yung tinatawag na ASECHE wedding experience ng Indonesian Embassy. Diyan po tayo nung isang araw at nakasama natin. Sige, you can show all our pictures at saka kaya pa ba yung ating footage, video na kasama natin itong His Excellency Ambassador Agus with Jojo. Dahil meron po silang pinaramdam sa amin na wedding experience na ginaganap sa kanilang bansa kung saan yun ay tradition na nila na captivating, very captivating wedding tradition, dahil ang ganda ng mga kulay. Siguro, ayan, nakita niyo po sila, si His Excellency Ambassador of Indonesia, no less than Agus with Jojo ang kasama natin dyan. But they let us experience tong most captivating wedding traditions sa Indonesia. And they call it ASECHE. Napakaganda ng matatawag nating seremonyas. Dahil yung traditional attire nila ay splashy. At saka yung mga designs at lahat ng kanilang mga graphics, lahat ng mga naging mga hindi lang design galing pa sa mismong Indonesia, dinalas dito sa Philippines para maging design at saka maging props ng bridal procession. So, meron silang traditional ceremonial dances at etong mag-aasawa pa lang ay binigyan ng blessing ng iba't ibang officials of the embassy at iba't ibang diplomatic corps. Mga members ng diplomatic corps were there to attend the ceremonial. So baka mapakita pa natin yung iba pang naging coverage ko dyan sa kanilang, although baka bitin, baka next tomorrow we'll find out kung makuha natin yung na-capture kong video wherein His Excellency Ambassador Agus Wijojo had given his speech. So kasi ang tinatanong natin dyan, what happens at an Indonesian wedding? So nanggulat po tayo kasi napaka-festive kasi may mga dances are performed at the start of the ceremony and to entertain yung mga guests and families. And then napakasarap po, hindi ko nang na-capture yung picture napakasarap po ang kanilang inihanda because the guests were treated with local dishes such as rendang. Of course, yun po yung Indonesian famous dish, rendang. Ito yung kanilang staple food staple in Minangkabau. Minangkabau. So that's the term. Pero ang dami po, sabi ng isang Indonesian na official na nating nakapanayam, marami tayong pagkakapareho, similarities. So next week, yan po i-feature natin for Indonesian and Philippines, ano-ano ang mga similarities sa behavior o sa kanilang wedding practices o wedding tradition. Babahagi natin yan next week. But for now, yun nga, matandaan ko lang, the guests gave blessings to the couple habang sila ay kinakasal kahapon. So lahat, yung parents ng bride, parents ng groom, at saka mga special guests na members of the diplomatic corps, ambassador yata nang nandun, nakita natin ng Malaysia and all others, ay nagbigay ng blessings. The guests then gave blessings to the couple and the couple's parents before leaving the ceremony. Napaka ganda ng naging setup nila, no? Kasi to become legally married sa kanila, you and your spouse must meet the following Indonesian marriage requirements. Of course, alam naman natin yan, kailangan kayo ay of age na, no? Hindi pwedeng under duress. Dapat kayo ay of legal age. So you and your spouse must be at least 19 years old to be legally married. Diyan yan sa Indonesia. And then, syempre, you must have your proof of certificate of singlehood. Dapat talaga ay binata or dalaga ka. Otherwise, hindi ka pwedeng ikasal. So, hahanapin nila yan sa Civil Registry Office at doon makikita yung sertipika that you have never been married before. So, ang ganda-ganda ng ceremony. So, if I can share it with you next episode natin because ang ganda ng religious ceremony. The Indonesian House of Representatives sa kanila ay napaka maraming requirement pero lahat yan ay na-recognize ng couple before really diving in to get married. May mga traditional na tinatawag na wedding rules, pero nakita natin lahat yan kahapon. So thank you for inviting us, no less than His Excellency Indonesian Ambassador Agus Wijojo and his wife, and of course si Chot Reyes who invited me to attend and witness the Indonesian traditional way of getting married. Okay? Yan po muna. That's all the time we have. Tomorrow, abangan niyo po kami kasi advocacy na naman yung ating ilalatag at ibabahagi namin sa inyo ang again, women empowerment. Ganong ka-powerful naman ang hanay ng kababaihan. So, share namin yan tomorrow. Watch out for our episode tomorrow. At meron din po tayo sa Plastic Eco Shift na environmental friendly na ayaw natin gamitin ng mga businesses. Naku, nakalimutan ko itanong kay Sir Vic Lim yan kung ang mga plastic pwede nang maiwasang gamitin. But we'll put that on hold. So next time na makausap natin siya, we will ask him kasi para hindi maapektuhan ang environment. Okay, that's all the time we have. Susunod na po, Life Balance kasama si Daryl Justin and Gia Rafael. At syempre, thank you kay Engineer Aldrin, kay Jem, at ganyan rin kay Jackie, at again kay Kim and Jello for printing my stuff. I'll see you tomorrow. God bless everyone. Thank you, Chairman D. Edgar Cabangon. Bye.
Si Miss Loli Acosta, Sulong Na Bayan sa DWIZ 882. Ang programang ito ay hatid sa inyo ng Petron. Petron knows you deserve only